Begin tonight with developing news as 15 million Johnson & Johnson vaccine doses were tossed out following an ingredient mix-up in Baltimore. Thanks for joining us, everyone, on this Wednesday. I'm Chris Pisano. Now, despite the huge loss of vaccines, Massachusetts officials say they have not been notified about a delay in shipments to the Bay State. Western Mass News reporter Lindsay Kane joins us live in Springfield with more. Lindsay?
Chris, this situation comes just hours after Governor Baker said the state would be getting more than 100,000 doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Meanwhile, local officials anxiously await word on when they can open their new vaccination sites.
Here in Massachusetts, that'll be definitely north of 100,000 doses of J&J vaccine, and I can't tell you how important that is.
Hours after Governor Charlie Baker announced the state will be getting more doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, 15 million doses were thrown out in a Baltimore production facility because of an ingredient mix-up. The state's COVID-19 command center tells Western Mass News they haven't received any notice of a delay in shipment. They say in part, this news does not impact current appointments or allocations for any sites statewide. But with 383,000 total doses of the COVID-19 vaccine heading to Massachusetts this week, officials leading the Big E Fairgrounds vaccination site are hoping for part of the share.
Once we have information, our appointments will open the Wednesday before we open.
West Springfield Mayor Will Reichelt tells Western Mass News he's expecting more information from the state on Thursday that may decide if they can open as early as next week.
Our clinic is ready to run. It's just dependent on getting the shipment from the feds and the state.
With doses for the Big E Fairgrounds site on the horizon, some say this is exactly what Western Mass needs.
I think that's actually great because I also work in a hospital, so there are a lot of people that still haven't figured out a way to get the vaccination.
But others say local officials should focus more on the hardest hit communities.
We all know that people of color suffered the most during this pandemic. Our rates of death were higher than anybody else.
All current shipments of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine were actually produced in the Netherlands. But this Baltimore branch was supposed to be producing U.S. doses over the next few months. And now those shipments have been temporarily halted. Live in Springfield, Lindsay Kane, Western Mass News.